Happy birthday, everyone, and welcome to the Happy Birthday Podcast with your hosts, Jaki and Dan, the #1 podcast on ApplePodcast.com, dedicated to the birthdays you know and love. So without further ado, take it away, Dan.
Go shawty, it's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I'm wishing you the happiest birthday.
Happy birthday. This is big. It's your birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
Hey.
what's on your mind? Worms? Let's try that again.
Yeah.
Excuse me, is this a customer service desk?
Yes, how can I help you?
Oh, you must work here.
Yes, how can I help you?
I'm here with my friend. The guy in line behind me here is my friend.
How we
Yeah.
doing?
Hello.
And he's a little shy talking to people face to face at the counter. He's more of an online guy.
Right.
He has gaming friends. Oh, yep.
I can
what's that?
talk normal if you just look at the ground when you speak to me.
Can you do that
Okay.
for him? You're looking at the ground right now from what I see.
Yes.
Okay. He wants to ask you about if you know any good podcasts for guessing celebrity birthdays. So he's going to come and talk.
I do.
Oh, wait,
I
you're looking up.
do.
Look down.
I
Look down.
do.
Josh, come here. Talk to the nice
Avert
lady.
your eyes,
Talk
ma'am.
to the lady. She's
Hello.
covering her eyes up with her hand. Look down, would you?
If you're interested in podcast recommendations, I would recommend the Happy
Stop
Birthday
that.
Podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, the #1 birthday guessing podcast in
Wow.
America.
Did you hear that, Josh? She gave you all the information you needed. I hope you were taking a mental note of that.
All right. Well, I'm going to take these
feel good.
carnitas and I'm going to go back home and eat them and listen to podcasts on my big desktop computer.
Yeah, so all you haters that say we can't improvise, what the fuck was that?
Suck
I
my
almost
dick.
threw
I
up
don't.
halfay through. I got scared.
Jackie,
need to
I'm
go to
scared to tell you
UCB.
that this is stop.
Who?
I don't know. Me, I guess.
Stop.
Stop. Stop, drop, and roll. Did they ever teach you that in school?
No, what's that all about? Is that when the snowplow's coming and you're at the bus stop?
Yeah.
I read an article that says that doesn't work for flamethrowers or napalm.
Really?
Oh yeah, definitely not for napalm. That's it's sticky, right?
In school,
It's
did
all
you
over
did
you.
you raise your hand? Like, teacher, it doesn't work for flamethrowers or napalm.
I did that to Mr. Tassin once. I was like, "It's nuclear, not nuclear." And he was like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was like, "Boom roasted."
All right.
All right.
We're having a little bit of fun, but I want to get down to business. You're listening on your big desktop computer right now to the Happy Birthday Podcast, episode number 900. I'm your host, Dan, November 10th.
How do you spell that? I'm Jackie, October 12th.
D-A-N.
Dan.
Jackie, it's somebody's
Yes.
birthday. Guess who the
Oh.
F it is?
Mitch Hedberg.
Hey, I'm Mitch Hedberg, back from the dead.
Hey, what's up, buddy? What do you think about boomerangs?
One time I threw a boomerang, it came right back. I said, fuck that boomerang.
I don't boomerang. I love meringue.
One time I fell down the elevator. Everyone said things would be picking up, but I was going down. But I got
You
one
told
last
me-
thing before I have to return to hell, Jackie, with the other drug addicts.
Okay.
You're wrong.
All
It is not
right.
my birthday.
Okay.
Wow, I can't
Bye,
believe
Mitch Hedberg.
it's just in my house. That was insane.
That is weird.
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
Fuck.
We might be dealing with a live snake situation
go.
in the kitchen today.
Do that one again.
We might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen today.
I like that.
I'll say I won't blow my wad too much here. I'll save because I got a few more of these. But
I'm having a mental breakdown.
that one actually freaks me out a little bit.
Yeah, that is kind of
Jackie, let's get a load of your wad. Who do you think
Yeah, it's your turn to
birthday
do
it
a
is
wad
today?
this week.
I already did a wad. I did the very first wad.
Jackie, this is a guy. You're all right. This is a guy born in this day, 1943, a little bit under the over the age of old Mitchell Hedberg, but he is still with us. And actually, right before we got on the mic, hold on a second, we're going to take a step back here. This is an American television news journalist born in this day, New York City, 1943. Who could it be?
Walter Cronkite.
I'm Walter Cronkite. No,
You are? Oh.
this guy is still with us. You definitely know who he is. I don't always think you know who people are. You do know who this is. He's got a fun name, I think. And one really cool thing.
Blitzer.
No, I hardly know him, but he did one time. He was in Iraq, and he drew some secret military plans in the sand and showed it on TV. And I thought that was kind of badass. Let's be honest about it.
Oh,
Who
shit.
fucking cares? We shouldn't have been there in the first place. No more blood for oil. I guess that's not a bad trade,
Boil.
blood for oil.
I
Loyal.
can't think of Matt Lauer. No.
Oh, no. He did. Matt Lauer, though, is an interesting guy. I think there's a lot we could talk about with that. But he is I will tell you that just before we got on the mic, I saw some headlines that he just quit Fox News. Yes, he just quit Fox News.
Are you sure I know this guy?
Yeah. Mustache.
Would this guy be more of a fat Lauer?
No. Beautiful
Like an
body.
overweight newsman? Okay.
Beautiful body.
I don't know any Fox News guys.
I think he's actually kind of
particularly
swole.
Mustache.
He's not really known as a Fox News guy. He's just an all-about man about town, and he did the Al Capone's vault thing, and he's got a mustache, and everyone listening knows who this is by now. But you don't.
Don't
I wasn't
shame
supposed
me.
to be
Don't
insulting.
guess
It
shame
sounded
me.
so mean the way it came out, but it's just, I'm just
I
stating
want to
facts
tell
here.
you that I don't know this guy's name
Okay.
off the top of my head.
Can you
right
feel
now,
him
I'll
in your
tell you.
head?
No. I don't feel men in my head.
I'm going to hold
That's
you up
not
to
a
that.
normal guy behavior.
That's not, okay, all right.
I'm
let me
so
s-
sorry for sucking at this game.
No, that's
I
not
will
what I
quit
meant,
if
Jackie.
you
I
want me
said it
to.
so fucking
Do
mean.
you
I'm
want
I
me to
love
quit?
No, this is the most fun thing I have in my life.
Stressed out.
I didn't mean to be mean. I hope you have a happy summer. I love you, and I like having this guessing game. I mean that. But I think that you should know this guy's name also. He's got a little cute face. It's not really cute. He's kind of a blowhard.
That's a clue. You did a face like
He's kind of a blowhard was a clue, too.
he blown.
Actually, hang on, guys. Speaking of that, I heard the other day there's a school down in Chicago
let's not get
where
into
one of the
that.
students.
I don't
No,
think
no,
that
no.
has
Let's not get into that. I don't think
anything
that's
to do with
real.
anything.
No.
Can you give me like a clue about his
Yeah.
name?
It sounds like somewhere you would go on Mexican vacation.
Geraldo Rivera.
Geraldo Rivera. Does not that sound like the name of an all-inclusive resort? Yes or no?
You put the lime in the coconut,
Now
you
you
drink
shake
them
it
both
all
up.
up. You
Yeah.
put the limes in the.
Listeners, I apologize.
I don't apologize. I apologize. Actually, I'm sorry I cut you off. Continue apologizing.
I would like to apologize. I know this guy's name, and I knew it, and I didn't know he was a Fox News guy. I thought he was like a TMZ guy.
Well, maybe you know who Geraldo Rivera is now.
I certainly do.
And I don't think that you knew that he was born.
On the 4th of July.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
pretty crazy.
wild.
Yeah, born on the 4th of July. It makes you think. I'm thinking about it right now.
What do you think about Dan?
I'm thinking about getting born on the 4th of July.
That'd be
You know?
sick.
Geraldo Rivera is an American journalist. He'd been on TV all of my life. He was born on the 4th of July. Born on the 4th of July. He was born on the 4th of July. He was born on the 4th of July. He was born on the 4th of July. Parade is coming down the road. Children catching candy that's thrown by older men dressed as clowns. That's what America is all about. We were born on the 4th of July. You were born on the 4th of July. Sing it with me now. Born on the 4th of July. You were born on the 4th of July. Hey, what are you doing today for Independence Day? Drinking beers, grilling out. That's what America is all about. All right,
Excuse you.
Hold on. I thought that would sound good. That didn't sound good.
Sounded
Okay, here we
great.
go.
Sounded great.
I'm sitting down in a folding chair. Got the fireworks in the air. Baby, baby, let's make love. Let's make love here at the fireworks. Born on the 4th of July. You were born on the 4th of July. Born on the 4th of July. You were born on the 4th of July. Geraldo Rivera is an American journalist. Been on the TV all my life. He was born on the 4th of July. We were born on the 4th of July. 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 All right. I thought that was the last chorus. I didn't know the song kept going.
Hey, kid,
It's done.
my yard.
I didn't think it went that long. I'm gonna
There's
turn that
more to
off.
it.
Okay. That's a song I wrote for Geraldo Rivera.
Hell yeah, dude.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Geraldo
Birthday,
Rivera.
Geraldo Rivera.
Happy birthday, America.
Honestly, what the fuck? Why didn't we do like an America birthday special?
I am.
We are.
I'm doing it right now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Summer is here, and you know what that means. Cities all across America are hosting their outdoor Blues Fest festivals. And the thrill doesn't have to be gone once you leave the festival grounds, because now you can bring the Blues Fest from the stage to your plate with the new meal kit company, Blues Apron. Blues Apron will send you new recipes every long lonesome day this summer, with crowd pleasers like chicken a la BB King, George Thorogood's bad to the boneless wings, smothered in Sweet Stevie Ray's sweet and sour home Chicago sauce, Bonnie Raitt's famous sliders on 100% white bread, and if down-home flavor is more your speed, we've got oven-roasted Howlin' Wolf with muddy water chestnuts in our signature Sunhouse dressing. So what are you waiting for? Sign up for Blues Apron today, and this summer, if it wasn't for blues food, you wouldn't have no food at all.
All right, and welcome back, everyone. Not only was that one guy born on the 4th of July, but so was another person.
All right, I'm going to say the 4th of July is the birthday of George W. Bush.
Wrong.
I think it is, though.
No way.
I don't think it is.
Okay. I'll show you who's a smart guy now. Let me look it up. My
just
nephew
looked it up.
Ernie was born on July 3rd. He's going to be 10.
Oh, I remember that.
That's so
Yeah.
cute.
10 years old, hey?
Yeah.
You brought me to the fucking hospital room.
You and Jay. I was like, come on, let's go. Jay didn't go in. He was too scared.
I brought the Jays. I brought the boys to see your boy.
Jaki.
Yes, Dad.
Is it the birthday of Mr. Beast?
I don't think so, but that would also be literally ironic.
The guy that did the Titanic submarine?
Stop. Why would you bring that up today?
Oh,
I
What's
don't
his
want to.
name?
I'm sorry, I don't want to talk about that.
Linus Reinhardt or something?
This is a man. I'll give you that.
Oh, I'm actually happy. I think probably most 4th of July birthdays are male. It's a very masculine holiday. What do girls even do on the 4th of July?
I'm not sure. People keep inviting me to do stuff, and I'm like, that seems like a men's
Yeah.
party, you know?
Yeah.
Did you guys see that weird new technology that the Today Show rolled out?
No.
Yeah, for their weather segment. I guess their
Speaking of
weather.
Geraldo Rivera.
I guess their weather now is going to be AL generated. It's Al Roker.
He's not the weather guy, is he?
Yeah, I think so. He talks Smuckers and weather.
No,
He does the
doesn't do
jam. He puts the
Smuckers.
jam on the old people, and he does the
No.
weather.
Yeah. If you're over
Cover
100
me
years
in
old, he
jam.
covers your body in jam live on air. They're just seated nude.
AL generated. Al
Yeah,
generated.
we're going to be working on
yeah.
that joke. We'll be looking at that very strongly. What can you tell me about this? Is this guy born on the year 1958?
Oh, actually, I didn't write down the year. Let me check.
That's okay. You don't have to write anything down. You got your notes up here, and then I'm tapping my head.
I
before
don't.
my father was born.
Oh wow!
I don't.
Happy birthday, Dad.
Yeah.
Hold on. I actually.
I don't need a
searched
year.
for it
What's this guy
'cause-
known for? Mitch Hedberg.
Not much. He was born in the year.
Of our Lord.
Dun dun dun.
I have
1940.
Oh
He'll be
my
83
Lord! I should have gone
years
under, and I went
old
over.
this year. He is very recognizable by his facial features if you know who he is, but you probably don't know who he is. You probably know who his son is.
Okay,
We're
Jackie.
doing famous sons. We're doing not so famous dads.
Oh. Does he look like his
Son
son?
of Sarah.
He kind of does. He looks like the
Son,
Elvis-fied
here's my
version
son.
of his son.
Here my sons come.
He's got big Groucho Marx eyebrows. He's got a kind of a thinning pompadour black hair. Fake teeth.
Song was originally written about overhearing your son masturbating in his room. Hear my son come, doo doo doo. That's all right. Big Groucho Marx. He's known for his son who looks a lot like him.
I mean, if you looked at a picture side by side, you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's his son.
Okay. Colonel Sanders. What's his son do?
Who is
His son,
he
Jason
the
Alexander,
father
had to
of?
take over the commercials.
Oh, sure. What does his son do? He does film. Directorially.
Did he write the Zombie Survival Guide?
No, it's not that father-son combo. This is more of a deranged son. This is the father of a man who likes women's feet and racial slurs.
Okay. Who does? Hey, what
I know
guy
it's not
doesn't?
really narrowing it down. Okay,
No.
let's get
So I'm gonna guess his name.
Okay,
Elmer Tarantino.
it's more alliterative than that.
Tarantino.
So close.
Men back then weren't named Taran. When did names like that enter the lexicon?
When like Buffy the Vampire became a thing, everyone was named Taryn.
Timmy Tarantino.
Tony Tarantino.
Oh my God! You gave it to me. You must have misheard. I actually said Timmy, but I'm glad to know it's Tony Tarantino from the show The Tarantinos.
Yes.
Yeah.
From the famous television show The
Wow.
Tarantinos.
Jack, I love Quentin Tarantino, both off and on screen. I liked Jack Brown. I liked Glorious Bastards. I liked Rango Unchained. I
Well, we're
liked
not
them
talking
all.
about him.
But I'm saying it must have been. He must have had quite an upbringing. He must have had a really strange dad to make such a great son, and an American hero at that. So I'm going to pass the mic to Jackie. Let's talk about little teeny Tarantino.
Strange indeed, to the point where they were actually estranged. Quentin Tarantino did not know his birth Fajha. Born on the 4th of July, this jolly good fellow is only known for his last name if you ask his celebrity son. Estranged father, Tony Tarantino, banked on the fame of his mega-famous Hollywood director's son and the uniqueness of their shared last name to little to no avail. This tiny-toothed patriot wanted nothing to do with his biological son until he realized the potential power of the Tarantino name and tried out the world of movie acting. Pardon me. Son Quentin, born Quentin McHugh, is quoted as saying, "When I took the name Tarantino around 18 or 19, it was simply because it sounded cool. It was Italian. Quentin Tarantino sounded like a cool name. It had
You sound just
nothing
like
to
him.
do with him. It had nothing to do with the family."
Wait,
If I
so he
had-
guessed what his dad's name was?
He knew what it was. He just had never met him in person.
Oh, how cool would it be if he guessed it?
That would be
If
He'd
anyone
be
could,
on this show.
If
He'd be
anyone
the
could.
host of on the Happy Birthday podcast.
And he continued to
Be the
say,
host
if
of
I
On
had to do
Birthdays.
it all over again, I wouldn't use the name Tarantino. If I had to do it all over again, I would use my middle name as my last name. I would be Quentin Jerome. He later remarked,
Oh, I'm starting to make a lot of connections here in my brain.
Hell yeah.
He later remarked on his sad view of his past relationship with disgraced Hollywood eunuch Harvey Weinstein, saying he once looked up to him for fostering his career and described him as a, quote, fucked up father figure. Regardless of
Say
bad
that
dads,
again.
many Hollywood sons and daughters choose to use their middle names as their first or last names as well. In honor of today's jolly good fellow, 4th of July birthday boy, Tony Tarantino, let's take a look at the first top 10 list of Season 5. Top 10 celebrities who use their middle name as their last name or
I
their
was
first name.
Hoping to do not know about top 10s and to know people's names.
Well, you're in luck, my friend, because let's get into it. Number 1, we have California Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger is his middle name. He was born as Howard Arnaldo Schwarzenegger Hernandez.
Kind
Number
of a
2, we
Geraldo
have
Rivera vibe there.
Number 2, we have child. Actually, yeah, that is kind of a Geraldo.
Yeah, actually.
Number 2, we have child actor Frankie Muniz. Frankie actually comes from his middle name. He was born Charles Xavier Franklin Delano Muniz. Number 3, we have comedian Michael Cera. Michael is his middle name. First name, Sarah, S-A-R-A. Number 4, we have Chet Atkins, famous jazz musician. Chet is actually not his last name, first name, or middle name. This one's a little bit different. He was born as Atkin Paul Chad. Number 5, singer-songwriter Billie Eilish. That name Billie actually comes from her middle name. She was born as Chester William Bennington Eilish. Number 6, Meghan Markle, of course, famous for marrying into the royal family. She chose to go by her middle name, Meghan, and on her birth certificate, it would read Renaissance Meghan Sparkle Markle. Number 7, Adam Sandler, comedy actor, writer, director. Sandler is his middle name. His full name is Adam Sandler Biden.
Wow. Biden crime family strikes again.
Yeah.
Uncut
Paul?
gems.
What do you got to say about that? Number 8, Liberace, famous queer piano guy, also goes by his middle name. Full name, Zach Liberace. Just kind of cool.
Zach's a gay name.
Number 9, Reba McEntire, country singer, television sitcom star. She
her.
goes by her middle name. Her full name is Chuck Rebecca Grace McEntire.
Like Chuck
She
Rebar.
Goes down.
Dan's
to
dad
Reba.
was friends with a guy who named that.
He was. He's a good guy.
And last but not
Construction worker,
least, on the list of celebrities who use their middle name as their last name or their first name, number 10, birthday boy on the day we record, Gary Busey, Hollywood star.
Who told you?
Full name, Bussy Rebecca Gary.
Wow.
So he could have done something really cool with that, but regardless, happy birthday to JGF, Tony Tarantino.
Wow, Tony Tarantino. We all think that dads, it's hard to have a good relationship with your dad. And it's not
about
something that you should try to do in your life. It's just going to cause you pain. So, Quentin, you did the right thing. You always do the right thing. Quentin, you always say the right thing in the right way. Even if you're sitting next to Samuel L. Jackson.
Let's take a break.
And now, with 3 weeks left until the 4th of July, officials in Marquette prepare for their upcoming citywide celebrations. 19 News' Mitchell Reif has the story.
The 4th of July is just around the corner, and Marquette is getting super excited. Behind me is the Ore Dock, where the fireworks show will be happening, and the Marquette Parade is back. That's going to be running through town. Robert Anderson with the Parade Committee and David Tuzna with the Fireworks Committee gave us more on the exciting events that are happening.
So, yeah, we're fully locked, fully loaded. Everything's ready to blow. We got wick sled hoses on standby. This thing's going off without a hitch, rain or shine, despite the funding issues we've had, which we did have to split the budget this year with those guys putting on that sensory deprivation night. So most of the money did go towards the tanks for the veterans to hide in during the laser show. But at any rate, we were able to secure funding for a series of burn barrels, which will be lit sequentially off the barge at dusk, as well as, but not limited to, about 300 Roman candles we've distributed throughout the crowd. So it'll be one for the books. It'll be one for the books, as they say. Different, but different ain't always a bad thing.
So it's so exciting that we're resurrecting it, just like the Phoenix is being resurrected. So is the Marquette 4th of July Parade.
Who's that man? Who's that fourth man?
there's a fourth guy in here? Hold on a second. Let me.
Wait.
It's.
Hello?
What was that?
Who is it?
Hello, what's your age, sex, and location?
It's not me.
I'm not comfortable revealing any of that information.
I am a guy in this scenario.
I can give you my phone number. I'm not going to give you my sex.
Sex, yes, please.
Here's my answer to that. 34, very good, and 906-235-1726. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyler Debelak from Most Excellent Records is on the podcast. He's been on about 20 times before.
Good to see you.
Congratulations on your recent
Welcome
retirement.
back.
Thank you. It's so good to be retired.
Have you retired?
Yeah. Some of us are checking out a little early, Yeah. They call it quiet quitting where I'm from.
Oh, yeah.
Well, now that you're retired, you're probably going to need some extra money. Yes or no?
Yes. I mean, I can't live off Social Security.
I think that it is kind of weird, this quiet quitting thing. Like, you walk into your boss's office, you're like, I'm putting in my 2 weeks notice.
Yeah.
It's been really amazing working here, but I've got better opportunity elsewhere. Jaki, that's my new quiet quitting bit. Yeah,
that's good. It's really nice.
Employers just aren't ready for it,
No.
Yeah.
Like a lot of employers these days are hard of hearing.
That's
because they're so old.
Yeah.
Yeah, the job creators are. And I listen, if whispering in your boss's ear is wrong, I don't want to be right.
No.
Have any of you ever worked for someone younger than you?
Yeah.
Currently, yeah, it's weird and scary.
Yeah, I've never done that, but or maybe I have. I don't remember.
Like how much younger? Is it like a baby?
Yes. Have you,
Boss baby.
Tyler? Have you ever done like a high profile babysitter gig?
No.
Oh.
I've had a low profile gig, I think, when it was my sibling.
Oh.
But I never like babysat like the Lindbergh baby or something, like not like a really high profile.
Well,
this baby was on Titanic, I'm like, no.
Joe's is actually the baby from the Nevermind cover, so. He's like 30 now, so I don't know why I'm babysitting. But...
Well,
still
Tyler,
pretty high profile.
Who you are, no matter what your age and sex are, or your location, the one thing that I know for a fact is that you probably could use a crisp $100 bill.
Who couldn't use a crisp $100 bill?
Not me. I'm actually,
So it sounds like we're doing all right, but
yeah.
Anyway, so we'll just hop into it, Tyler. I'm going to try to get you some money here on this day, 1776. This document was signed.
Well, the day
this is the anniversary of that. What document is it? Also, it's July 4th.
Was it the Declaration of Independence?
Correct.
Wow.
$100.
Straight from Jackie's bank account to your pocketbook.
Back then, instead of calling it that was like when we first changed from saying a crisp $100 bill to saying a chip $100 bill because we had gotten away from England, right?
Sure, the freedom fries of the day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
How do you think John Hancock felt going up there? He's like, just going to put my John Hancock on here.
And they're like, please stop calling it that.
Yeah. Stop trying to make that a thing.
Well, that's great. Well, I wanted to start off with an easy one, and I'm glad you got it to put a little lining in your pocket there. Put
a little Ben Franklin,
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So moving on to the second document of the day. This is a new segment we're doing, Document of the Day. But there's several, I guess, on this day. But it is July 4th. It's kind of a day of documents. That's why a lot of offices are closed.
I'm surprised you guys weren't closed on this day.
Yeah,
we're open every day.
Yeah, we never take a day off here.
On documents on this day, I'm sorry, I need to do more of a kind of a... It's not a laughing matter. Documents are serious, and these are serious documents. On this day, 1803, this large purchase, is announced to America by President Thomas J. Jefferson, or George Thomas Jefferson.
What is the Louisiana Purchase?
Correct.
Oh my God, another $100. I don't want to say just worth mentioning Thomas Jefferson, a little bit of a problematic individual. We don't condone buying Louisiana either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll tell you what.
Think of all the great things about Louisiana. They have above ground graves.
That is creepy.
Cajun people.
Yeah, they have people who
Swamp
speak a different
people.
language.
Yeah,
That's pretty
yeah.
cool.
Gumbo file.
There you go. A lot of gumbo files down there. Accuse me of being a gumbo file. But I would actually love to go to Louisiana sometime. We could all go there together.
Okay.
And I would walk into any bar on the street. I'd get one of those big red drinks they make, and I'd say, this is the kind of Louisiana purchase I'll be making a lot of during this weekend.
Yeah, I just want to be somewhere where I can just be saying Nolans like over and over, you know.
They love that. Yeah.
Are those alcoholic drinks? I just assumed they were like punchki filling.
I don't know. I haven't found out
Jam?
myself.
You think it's a big cup of jam?
Would you just call that jam? Is that what's in a
You don't
punchki?
flash them boobies for a cup of jam now.
Did they call it a punchki
Let me look at them areolas. I'll give you some smucker.
on Bobo Street?
Yeah.
Is that what they do? Yeah.
Tyler, there's going to be some more money involved. But first, I don't really want to step on our co-host's toes. I know you guys have some extra birthdays to talk about.
Oh, we can do those.
And I don't want to spoil anything, but I will say we got some presidential birthdays on this day. Would
Are you
that be
kidding
correct?
me?
It's true.
Do
Is
I have
it?
one? I have to look.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It better not be
I'm
like
pretty
the
sure-
president of like homeowners association or something.
No. These are United States. These are big boys. These are United States presidents.
Oh yeah,
certified.
I do have one. Okay,
Yep.
I have one.
Not
hint.
only do I have presidential birthdays, I have presidential deaths, and I think we're all on July 4th. They like to cram it into this day as best.
A lot
they
of
can.
firework accidents, probably.
Oh.
Yes. That honestly probably what's going on here a lot of the time. So first presidential death we got 1826. Born 1735. He's one of the guys. Who is it?
Probably James Madison.
No. There is a James M on here. But believe it or not, there are three. There are three
The
total.
three presidents that died
On July 4th. Yep.
on that same year.
Two of them were on the same year.
Ouch.
Oh no.
But one of them was 6 years later.
Okay. Well. Well, I don't think. Do I have to guess them in order?
No.
No.
You can just guess
Polk.
rapid fire. Nope. No Polk. Next.
Oh. Buchanan.
No Buchanan. Next.
So, anyways, are there any other clues on this one, or?
We got a John, James, and a Tom.
Well, Thomas Jefferson.
Myers.
Thomas Jefferson. Boom.
John Tyler.
$100. No.
Ooh, John Tyler. That's a deep one.
This is very similar to my name.
Kind of a rare. He's
I was
a
gonna
more
say,
rare
you're-
president.
You're biased on that one. He's a rarer president.
John Adams and James Monroe, and frankly, I don't even know if those guys were even presidents. I don't know the presidents.
Tyler, can I ask you a lot of personal questions?
Yeah, I would love that.
Okay. Let's just say that a little rumor told me that you might have been in Le Hospital recently. Is that
Oh
right?
yeah, I
Oh, I
saw that.
was. Yes, I was. I was in a
What the heck?
surgery center.
What'd you get taken out?
I
What was
got
your
part
doctor's
of-
name?
My doctor's name was Dr. Brobrick.
Brobrick.
Shouts
Brobrick.
Bro.
And he decided that he should take out part of my parathyroid.
Oh damn.
Oh,
Turns out it's this thing that's behind your regular thyroid.
okay.
And
I
you
heard-
just don't need it.
Yeah, you don't need it. All it does is like regulate calcium levels in your blood, and it's just like,
boring.
Yeah.
you know, if it's too
Fix them
big,
out.
just cut it off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, ladies, don't get any ideas.
I got a Lynn Broderick, MD, in Madison.
Oh yeah, I was in
Be looking
Wausau.
up his doctor.
Wausau. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll
Just want
find
to
the
make
doctor.
sure he's seeing the best.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
You cared about that a lot more than my insurance, probably.
Oh.
They're like, let's go with the cheapest this time.
Yeah. Well, some of those guys, you know, some of those cheaper doctors, they're hungry, you know, so they want to do as good a job as possible. The better doctors are kind of resting on their laurels, you know.
Yeah, I'm always worried
Yeah.
about the surgeons cutting corners. It's like I don't have that many corners. You know what I'm saying?
I do know.
Yeah.
So what was it acting up? Did you get like were you had fluids leaking?
Oh, I had kidney stones.
Oh no!
Yeah. And
Get this guy out of here.
This was the cause of the stones, just having too much calcium in the old blood,
Wow. Stones. That's
Too
much
crazy.
That's too bad.
Yeah. So it was all collecting in the kidney, forming little rocks.
Do you get the nail spots from that?
I don't think so.
Oh.
Mine are
Little
red.
calcium
I
deposits.
don't know what that means. Too much blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're pumped full.
I think mine look normal.
Let's keep on this kidney stone thing. Did you pass one? You can tell me.
I passed at least like 5 to 7.
Oh.
Good God, dude.
Wait, did you keep them? I would make jewelry out of it.
No, they weren't that big.
Oh,
They were like
that's
really
good.
small. Like, yeah, they weren't like very impressive.
Sorry, dude.
And I got really tired of catching them because like you have to use like this little like sieve thing, and it's so messy. Like you just are getting urine all over the bathroom because it's like sort of painful to pee, and you're trying to hold the thing,
Yeah.
and your stream is coming out really bad because there's like a rock and blocking it,
Yeah.
So then you're like dribbling into this thing hoping that you're gonna get it, but all this other junk is coming out, or maybe it's just like dust that got in there and you can't really tell what it is. And then you're like trying to like scrape the screen, to try to get like the chunks out. It's just like horrifying. And then you leave your sieve sitting out on the counter and it smells so bad, and you're like, am I supposed to be cleaning it?
I think
they don't really give you all the rules before you like start trying to use it.
Oh no.
Yeah, might want to let the butler take care of that one.
Yeah, I would have done anything to have a butler.
Anything.
Anything. Anything.
Honest to God question. You have to do 5 more stones, but you get a butler for life.
Not worth it.
Really?
All right.
I don't know. They hurt
pretty
freaking bad.
Okay, you were kind of playing it off like it wasn't that big of a deal, but now you're offered a butler for life, and you're saying it's not worth it.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends on how big they are. But seriously, like it's like
this is a full service butler. You can do anything you want with them.
you have to pay them, or are they like it's like a free butler?
That's just your butler. Actually, they don't have anywhere else to go. If you win this butler, they're yours for life. They're like a shogun.
And you guys are providing the butler, or this is hypothetical?
No, it's just a hypothetical. Somebody would.
Okay.
President or something.
I just feel like the catch is that like the kidney stones are gonna be so much worse than they were before. Like we're talking like I would wake up in the middle of the night because of the pain, and then I would like, throw up from the pain and stuff like that. Like it's like pretty out of control, kind of. Like if you don't catch it early enough with like your painkillers, like it gets like very, very out of hand.
Okay, but if you throw up like that, there's a butler there to clean it up with a Swiffer.
That is a bonus.
So
I do like that.
What was the first stone like?
The first time I was like really confused about what was happening because I thought that I was like just like dehydrated or something because I'd been out in the sun the day before, and I was just like dying. I felt like I was like so bad. I'm like, why does my body hurt so much? And I was like not really sure what to do, so I was like drinking a lot of water.
Yeah.
And then it was like I was like I gotta pee, but I can't. And then I'd like run up to the bathroom and I'd just like pee like, and like that would be it. And then I'd just be like, oh. Yeah, and then eventually it just got to the point where like my whole body was like sweating, and like I was like just like so dehydrated, and I was throwing up a lot, and then I just had to go to the hospital.
See, folks, you go out in the sun, you get what you pay for. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I was like, I'm never going outside again.
Yeah.
Damn. I don't blame you.
Shit, man. Hope it never happens to me. That's my takeaway from this story.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely don't do it if you can't help it.
What do they say not to like? What can I do? Talk to me, Tyler.
There's a number
I'm on my listening on my home computer. What can I do to not get kidney stones?
There's a number of ways you can get kidney stones, right? A lot of people get them through consuming too much like pop and not enough water.
Strike one against
water is like
Paul.
what's flushing your kidney out all the time, right? So like any kind of buildup in there, if you're not drinking enough water, boom, you're gonna have problems. But yeah, people that drink like 2 gallons of milk a day can have problems. People with enlarged parathyroids can have problems, although that's hard to catch. And people with certain genetic conditions.
All right.
I have that.
Oh yeah, I don't know if our viewers at home can see this. But this is my scar.
Oh, let's see that.
Oh, damn, dude.
Oh, they really
That's
went
cool.
in there.
It's really cleaning up. It's really cleaning up nice,
oh,
though.
my
I
gosh.
like that.
That's kind of
Yeah.
badass, though.
Yeah.
You should be a low cut shirt guy now.
Yeah, I mean, I was wearing open collars for a while because, you know,
Phoenix
like
for tea.
the collar really felt weird on or like the, whatever that thing's called.
Button down polo guy. I love this.
Yeah. I got one of those
Real
button-up
cool.
Dickies shirts, so it looked like I work at a place.
And somebody's like, be like, whoa,
Somebody get that
how'd
guy
you-"
a muffler, you know?
People be like, dude, how'd you get that scar? I'd be like, they tried to cut my head off.
Yeah.
They tried to cut my head off.
They've failed, obviously.
I'm like, yeah, they started too low. Always go a little higher.
Way too low. That's the lesson.
I had rocks in my pee, and the doctor tried to cut my head off.
Yeah, like it's not like the first thing you think, like, oh, I've got a rock in my pee. I guess let's open my throat up, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Turns out a lot of things in your body's connected that you never realized. Like there's like that song.
Yeah.
It doesn't go over all the connections.
To your thyroid, and your thyroid's connected to your
big bone, and your big bone's connected to the L bone. Let's call the whole thing off.
Okay.
I was trying to pull up a backing track we could sing to, but I was too slow. Well, I hate everything that I've been hearing for the past 20 minutes, but I love that you shared it.
Well, thank you.
I'm sorry, man.
I'm glad that you guys didn't like it that much.
The three of you have had so many weird hospital adventures in the last season. I feel like I'm next. I don't know.
Yeah, fucking vaccine, dude. What have I been saying?
That's
Listen
true.
to what
I'm the only one that
RFK
didn't get
has
the
to
jab.
say.
Yeah.
It made my face all infected.
Yeah, if you get too magnetic, that can cause problems.
That's true, and I'm loaded up with 5G.
I eat magnets constantly.
Jackie, what is a medical malady that you dread that you think could be on the horizon for you? Be honest now.
Blindness, I guess.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
I did find something weird in one of my eyes last time I had my vision tested. So.
Oh, you got something in your eye?
Yeah, she said there was like a little floating chunk that just like popped out of my iris, I guess, and it's just kind of floating around. So.
Can you see it?
No.
You got a floater?
I guess.
I bet you're seeing eye friend if you do lose your vision.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
Wrong with
close
you?
my eyes and I'm just like, ugh, this would suck so bad.
Dude, what's nice about being blind, though, is think of all the things you wouldn't have to see. You know, the new Avatar movie, the next Avatar movie, the Avatar movie after that, you know?
That's true.
Like, I enjoy descriptive audio, but it seems so weird to watch a movie with it on.
Yeah.
But, like, once you're blind, it'll be awesome.
The weird blue people are running through the forest. I don't know why it has that accent. With my luck, if I went blind, I'd still get dragged to the Avatar movies.
Oh, yeah, you wouldn't
probably
have
by
much
this
say in
guy
that.
who's sitting in my lap here. I'll tell you a little
Guilty
story
as
about
charged.
my executive producer here. There was one night, I don't know when whenever Avatar came out, the first Avatar, the real Avatar.
And this has come up on the podcast, but I don't know if the
Multiple
full
times.
story. I don't know if the full story was told. And if it has, and I'm wrong, listeners, find it, send it to me, and say, "Fuck you, you goddamn fucking moron."
That's what
But
I
if
wanna
not,
hear.
Dan, please tell the story. I love it.
I was
It's one of my
working
favorite
at a
stories.
little old fast food place in Marquette, Michigan called Beefaroo. I think everyone remembers Beefaroo. Tyler, do you remember
Great
Beefaroo?
restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unforgettable.
Yeah, we had we all had some time.
We had a lot of
together.
good times there. Yeah,
We did. And it was the
Unfathomable.
nighttime. I was closing up. Josh comes in, producer Paul, if you will. We're just hanging out. I think you were just hanging out, being bros, right? Just living in the moment. Yeah. And you offered me a ride home from work. And I noticed
Mistake
we were going.
number one.
Yes. I noticed we were going the opposite direction of where I lived. And we kept going. And I don't remember what I was saying or how you explained it to me, because you didn't tell me where we were going. And I didn't tuck and roll out of the car. I do remember that you stole a milk, or I let you take a free milk from the Beefaroo.
Hell yeah, dude.
So you did, just to set the scene, you did have a milk. And
who drinks milk in the car?
So I was hammered on milk.
And then we pull into the parking lot of the movie theater. And You made me go see Avatar, and I was in my stinking, greasy work clothes. And I had
It's
to
not
text
that
my
long.
girlfriend at the time and say, I'm not going to be there for another 3 hours. But it was probably a better time than hanging out with her. What's your side of the story,
dude.
Paul? I couldn't leave. It was
That's
the
what I
winter.
remember.
I was
I mean,
captive.
I remember surprising you with being like, guess what? Hitting you with like, guess what, dude? We're going to see Avatar. And it was in 3D. You had to wear the glasses.
I
It was fun.
remember that, yeah.
I remember you saying, I'm having a great time. Thanks for inviting me. I'm just kidding. I added that.
That doesn't sound like a quote Dane would say.
No, he was fine. He was all in good fun. He kept saying, I'm having good fun. And this is all in good fun.
Yeah, he was probably saying things like
practical joke.
He was probably saying things like, the only unobtainium I can't get is enjoyment from this film.
He loved it. He was scared every time the splashed. He thought thought he was going to get all wet. He kept jumping up to dodge the water.
It was the first 3D movie I'd ever seen. I didn't know what to think.
What did you think when those like weird tendrils were coming together in like the sexy part of the movie?
Oh, I don't want to tell you what I was thinking, but let's say my seat got a little more wet during that part, okay? Listen.
That's not normal guy behavior.
No, it's not. I've never left a movie theater with a dry seat, but when we started taking down the road to the movie theater, I was like,
oh no.
And I looked at Paul and he's like,
hell yeah.
And he walked into the movie theater. He looked at the person selling tickets. He was like,
hi.
I auto-tuned the news here. This is a good one.
I love
We
that.
might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen today.
I like how it just sounds like I'm harmonizing him.
Yeah, we should work on that. And then
that's our blood harmony, dude.
Yeah.
Jackie and I have blood harmony.
Sick.
A pasty full of cum.
Wait a minute. One more good one. This is how I felt when we were watching Avatar.
I'm having a mental breakdown.
That's scary.
That is scary. And the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Trying so hard not to actually go to the bathroom.
Sorry. But at the end of
That's
the
good.
movie, I was clapping. We were all happy.
I've heard that story more times than I've seen the movie, which is 0.
Why haven't you seen the movie?
No one took me to it.
You weren't
Ooh.
around.
Family video closed.
You weren't just getting off work.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah, how would you have seen it?
Dude, are there red boxes in the UP?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we got one at the Holiday in Harvey.
Yeah,
Nice.
one by my house too.
I've gone there
forgot about
within the last 6 months, and I have a RedBox account on my TV because I don't know how to rent movies, and I'm a
Oh,
boomer.
I didn't know that was
apparently.
a thing.
Yep.
You're like a Redbox Gold member.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I ask you a personal question one time, Tyler? But before we can let you go, but I do want to know
Sure.
something. Let's
Sure.
be honest about this. It's the 4th of July, right? You're in Stevens Point, Wisconsin.
That's true.
Kind of a college town, kind of a party town, right? Maybe, not really.
Yeah, it's like the chillest parties. The chillest.
No, I love that, dude. I fucking love that. So what's going on for the 4th of July? What's going on in Stevens Point right now?
Oh boy, there's so much stuff going on right now.
Okay.
Well, so not really for the 4th of July, like all this stuff has already happened.
Okay.
But like we have this big thing, it's called the Riverfront Rendezvous. And it starts on Friday, which I think was the June 30th. And then like there's like all these bands that play that are usually pretty mediocre, but like this year we have Big Bad Voodoo Daddy coming to town, so like that's kind of a treat. And then on Saturday, July 1st, we had this competing event with like the big mainstream celebration of Riverfront Rendezvous. We have the smaller celebration called Red, White, and Noise, which is the Stevens Point noise scene Salute to America. So that was appropriately epic. A lot of hot dogs were eaten.
Yeah.
A lot of fireworks went off.
All right. Was Big Bad Voodoo Daddy part of that too? Or?
Well, there's a rumor that that some of the members of Big Bad Voodoo Daddy had a like noise side project, and they were going to come and like hook microphones up while they ate hot dogs, but none of them showed up.
Damn, dude. So the noise.
So it was like the one
scene-
thing I really was hoping.
I
would
think a lot
happen.
of
Didn't
people
happen.
when they hear noise music, they think like, oh, what do you mean, rap, right? Or something like that. 'Cause
Yeah,
just
that's what they
noise.
say, but
But you're talking about something else. You're talking about some freaky stuff with pedals and how do you describe noise music in 3 words?
I call it sonic exploration.
Hell yeah.
You know, you're listening to the music that's not necessarily on the beaten path, you know?
Oh, no.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
If there's anyone listening that wants to learn a lot more about some noise and they want to get into that kind of stuff, what would you tell them to look at for?
Oh, wow. I would just look for like the people in your community that like seem like they're maybe not really part of society, but they like are always listening. Those are the people that probably can hear the noises that no one else can hear.
Well,
you know,
I do know.
Is there a noise band called White House?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's some like hardcore power electronic stuff.
That's what I thought. So listeners, if you want to check out noise, check out the band White House, but do not go to whitehouse.com because you will get a little more than you bargained for. It will not be about noise music. It'll be about sex.
Which, interestingly enough, if you listen to White House's lyrics, it's mostly about sex.
Whoa.
So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so it's just like a circle of life kind of thing.
And on that note, I will once again be attempting the 6 saltines in 60 seconds challenge. I'll be doing this every week until I get it done. Clock starts now.
He's got 2 down.
While we're waiting for Dan to finish chewing here, Tyler, 4th of July, let me ask you something on everybody's mind. How many dogs can you put back?
Well, I think that my most recent record was like near like the 18 to 21 range, but
Whoa!
Shut
Wait,
I
are you serious?
Oh, I don't know exactly how
That's
many I can
not
eat,
real. Over the course of a day?
No. That's like in like a
Whole
sitting.
dogs? Like, damn.
No. No, they just come out in like little chunks and kind of get stuck on the way out. That's like the way everything processes in my body now.
Oh.
The key is you got to have a lot of mustard to lubricate them through the system.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. No, but like if I'm in a situation where someone is like cooking dogs on the fire and just handing me a cooked dog, I can just keep putting them back, you know.
I couldn't do it.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
I can't wait to watch you do this every week for the rest of my life.
Wait, how many did you get
Listeners-
down?
I ate them all, but you have to swallow them in a minute without any liquid.
You
and
have
they're
to
still in
chew,
my mouth.
swallow, chew, swallow, chew.
Have you thought about getting more saliva?
I could get some implanted, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot last week you said think moist. All I was doing was thinking dry. Oh.
Yeah.
Volume.
You know, like the bicycle
Not
people do
enough
the blood
science.
doping, where they take the
Yeah.
blood out and then put it back in, so it's super oxygenated. You could probably do that with saliva.
Yeah, I did hear that there was a saltine cracker competition champion who got accused of juicing. So
Nice.
21 hot dogs. It's better than 21 pilots. Right?
Folks, you can't beat that. That's a goddamn wrap. Thanks, everybody, for coming. We are the Happy Birthday Podcast. My name is Josh Lehman. To this camera, that Zoom window. Tyler, tell Jackie what you've got going on.
Jackie, I've got all sorts of things going on in my life, but the thing I want to talk about today is Stevens Joint T-shirt company.
Oh,
Took the Stevens Point logo and we changed it to be about drugs.
That's very cool. How do I get one of those?
StevensJoint.com.
I want one.
StevensJoint.com. Hell yeah.
All right. Well, listen, we might make some competing T-shirts of our own. We might make some that actually have hyperlinks that go to YouTube videos, but we're working on that. But in the meantime, everyone go online. Everyone buy one of these T-shirts. If Tyler does something, you get on. You hop on that horse as soon as it leaves the stable. All right.
Yeah, because who knows how stable it's going to be towards the end.
Exactly.
Mm.
Yeah.
And a stable horse is
a happy
dead
horse.
horse.
I want to start like I'm gonna make a take one, leave one little free RedBox in front of my house. It's gonna have all sorts of discs, DVDs.
That's a good idea. A lot of VHS tapes, probably.
Yeah. You gotta bring them
It's
back.
all
though.
just your YouTube videos put onto DVDs.
Yeah. Oh, folks, Terry L. Daniels on YouTube.com. You're going to love what you see. Subscribe right now. I post maybe once every 1.5 years, but sometimes there's a little treat on there. Sometimes there's I'll leave a little log on the fire. Sometimes there's a little stone in the sieve. Got a stone in my sieve. Got so much pee to give. Hanging down Stevens Point. Thank you, Tyler. That was a great song.
Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been working on it for a while.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, happy 4th of July. I'm glad you survived this. I didn't know what I thought, for some reason I just assumed it was a more minor procedure, and it sounds like the malady and the surgery itself are just hell on earth.
Yeah, it was more fun than I expected, but it was also worse than I expected.
Well, if there's any takeaways for all you dear listeners, remember, calcium is bad news. I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't have to worry about that crap. I have no calcium.
Did you know if you don't have enough calcium, your hands and feet feel numb?
Really?
They're not supposed to feel numb?
They're not supposed to.
I gotta find like a milk RedBox. I'll be right back. White box.
White box. That was my nickname in high school.
All right.
Nice.
This has been another one for the record books. Thank you very much, Tyler. It was nice to talk
Thank you,
to you.
Tyler.
Hey, it was great being here.
You're an
Thanks for
amazing
having
young
me.
man.
Yeah, good to see you, dude.
Peace and love, peace and love. Give him a little wheel spin. Well, you just did.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I span it.
You span it. Right.
Bye.
Well, Jackie, I think it's
Yeah.
nice to learn together here on the 4th of July about people that were and weren't born, people that may have died, and people that I know that had a lot of problems with their urine and their penis recently. And I hope I never hear about that again. But I think as time goes on, we're going to hear more and more about that, because it's like every old person I know is like, I had this surgery, I had that surgery, I had this type of sore on my penis. Oh, I had this type of boil on my penis. And it's like, guys,
Oil?
boil.
Boil.
Not oil. You have to use oil for the treatment, but it's from a boil. Oil from a boil.
Can girls get boils?
Oh, yeah.
Let me say
Yeah,
that
it's
again
fine.
without hitting my mic.
Okay.
Can girls get boils?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
But they call them
Goils.
goils. Goil.
What's the difference
on.
between a boil and a goil?
One of them is
Turns to stone
one
and lives
of-
on a roof.
apostrophe goil. Goils.
Yeah, like in
Hunchback.
Harry Potter, there's crab and gargoyle.
Oh yeah.
You look crazy in the blue light. You should change it. You look
What do you
sick.
mean?
You look like a skull.
No, dude, I look chill. I look like the Crypt Keeper, but I look chill.
We might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen, too. With that being said, I'm Sword King 090, and I will see you in the next video.
Wait a
I want a Obama. I want Obama, and I want my sword.
Pretty much nothing else to say here.
Y'all, who else's birthday is it today?
Wait a minute.
Thank you
Everyone
for
that doesn't subscribe to Patreon, you're going to prison.
We need to buy those Steven's Joint t-shirts, so we need people to subscribe to our Patreon so we can do that.
I have evidence to prosecute every one of you that's not subscribed to the Patreon. I see you listening to me, and I know you don't like it. But you're going to get on there. You're going to go to patreon.com/HPDPOD. You're going to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and all the rest. You can find us at the following phone numbers and hashtags.
Hashtag Zach Liberace. Hashtag Chuck Rebecca Grace McIntyre. Hashtag JGF Gang. Hashtag Penis Stones. Hashtag Dan Daniels.
Boredom,
Hashtag you can find us at Twitter, Patreon, Muskrat.
Muskrat.
That's
Hinge.
what they're renaming Twitter is
Grumble.
Muskrat.
Oh,
Are they
I
really?
get it.
Yeah.
Muskrat. Stop. with that.
Oh,
I didn't hear
dude.
that, but I did hear this. In Elon Musk bought my favorite site. Made it for people who are white. He's a bad guy.
Elon. What's up with my Elon song getting taken off of Instagram? That's an original song. I own the rights to that music. Bullshit.
He's not the rebel that destroys revolution. Oh, let's get some vocals going here.
I'm having a mental breakdown. Trying so hard not to actually go into the bathroom.
We might be dealing with a live snake situation in the kitchen today. A pasty full of
it sounds like shit.
Cum.
A pasty full of cum.
Actually, hang on, guys. Speaking of that, I heard the other day there's a school down in Chicago where one of the students actually demanded that they put a litter box in the classroom because he identified as a kitty cat.
Goodbye.
Bye.